Leo, it feels like you have fresh eyes, clear eyes for something in your connection right now. Whoever's on your mind and your heart just feels like you're opening your eyes to something. Passion is the first card that popped out, but it popped out in reverse, and it says insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. And so sometimes we'll start a connection and it's fun, it's magnetic, and it's passionate. And then we have a little bit more time around someone and we're like, ooh, I don't really know, more information is coming out and I'm not exactly sure if we have the connection that maybe I wanted or you wanted. And it kind of feels like that's something that's happening here. Teddy bear out here beneath the deck, and it says interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. So again, for the people that this particular reading feels like it's for, Leo, it feels like it's kind of like a new connection. You've been getting out there, you've been dating a little bit, and it just kind of feels like you are needing to take your time. Maybe you're aware of this and maybe you're doing this intentionally, but it just kind of feels like, you know, not allowing the passion and the adult energy get the best of you, so that you can actually see what this is all about with clear eyes right now, because sunglasses is out here as well. And it says watching, looking, perception, stalking. And so that feels like just keeping your eyes open and not being too swept up or swept off of your feet in the energy, because anytime we meet someone for the first time, love feels so fun. Romance is so fun. Getting gifts, going out, talking, getting to know someone, laughing at the same thing, and finding interest in someone else. It's a very fun, fascinating time. Chemically speaking, right? The oxytocin, the adrenaline, the cortisol, like all of the things are happening. And so during that time, it's hard to take the glasses off to really see the nuance with the person or to ask those hard questions. And it just kind of feels like you're in that season right now where you're trying to get clear about who this person really is, how much time to invest into this, if this is really going to be someone that can really be in your energy long term. Leo, if there's anyone messaging you, DMing you, pretending to be me, friend, it is not. Please report and block them, okay? Now let's get some cards out here for you, Leo. What is the overall vibe of Leo's love life right now? What's happening for Leo right now in their love energy? And then we'll get some advice. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for Leo, please. Let's see here. What's happening with Leo in love? What is this about? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay, we have the Hierophant out here. Now this is about commitment. Now this feels like it's going in a different direction. This feels like, Leo, you or someone else that you've been dealing with, whoever's on your mind and your heart, probably wanted some type of commitment. But they kind of betrayed that. They did not fulfill this, and it kind of feels like there was some type of let me just give it to you plain, Leo. It feels like there was supposed to be some type of commitment. You and this other person, someone that you've been engaging with and loving on and dealing with, maybe passion was running really high and it was something there. And again, maybe there was a promise of commitment, being together, and they did not honor their commitment and they kind of ghosted. That's what this feels like you're working through right now. Or Leo, this could be you, where you're kind of like, I think I'm going to, push away from this. I'm going to get out of this energy. But I do think that this is someone else, because the 10 of Swords here is in reverse. And so it kind of feels like having a hard time making sense of what happened with this ghost, right? And then the Wheel of Fortune also being in reverse. So things just kind of stopped. Everything is kind of standing still. And it kind of feels like there are no answers about what this energy is or what has happened, okay? And that might be why the glasses are off right now, because it's like, what happened? So for some of you, Leo, it literally just feels like communication just dropped. The phone calls, the going on the dates, the being invited out. For some of you, it just feels like this person totally just went into a whole different direction, or you're not hearing from this person. And for you, you're still trying to make sense of it, maybe even trying to reach out to this person and not getting anything back, but it's making you feel a little bit of betrayal. You feel betrayed by that. It came out of nowhere. It wasn't something that was expected. And then everything just kind of stops. And I just feel like, Leo, I'm getting this vibe that you're still asking questions about what happened. Like, I thought that we had it. I thought our energy was banging. I thought everything was all good, but now I'm just not hearing from this person. They've gone silent and they've gone cold. So I'm going to get some advice out here for you as well. And I think next week, my next round of love readings, I'm actually going to do their hidden truth type of reading, where I'm going to read for the person and for you. I haven't done one of those in months, and so maybe I almost wish I was doing that reading right now to see what's going on, but that reading will be coming up next week or next weekend. God, angel, spirit guides, what is the advice for Leo working through this energy right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for their healing, for their closure, for their understanding, for their next steps. For Leo, God, angel, spirit guides, what do you want Leo to do? What should they know? Excuse me, God, angel, spirit guides, what do you want to reveal to Leo at this time? It's going to require some strength over the ego. It kind of feels like you want these answers, but it's going to require you to stay in your power. Okay, yeah. You want to know about moving forward, if you all are going to go into the next steps, right? The next place. With the Three of Wands, you are in a place of expecting right now, and you got to have some strength over that, because the reality, and it popped out again, the Ten of Swords here, this situation I think is done. Whatever this is, it's over, and you want to be careful about not allowing yourself to stay in this place of being cut off to new love, or staying in this place of just being still, holding on, waiting, because, you know, when the Ten of Swords pop out in a reading, Leo, it's really over. The cycle is complete. There's no more that can happen from this. And I don't feel like there was anything that you have done. I just think that this person, cross-watcher, please forgive me, I love you, but if you're cross-watching, Leo, then this storyline is not for you. Whoever this person is that you've been dealing with, they're not, it feels like they always had the intention to do this. And so I doubt that the cross-watcher would be watching, because if it's a cross-watcher watching this, Leo, they're not this kind of person. Okay? This is for someone who just genuinely kind of closed something down with the intent to just leave it like that, right? Now, another thing that's coming up, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, is that sometimes people will ghost or go cold or go quiet because they don't know how to communicate the change, the shift, or their need, or maybe something is happening in their real life, in their private life, that's maybe too dangerous or scary to reveal, and so they just kind of go away. That could be happening. But for you, my friend, the advice is that if you want to come out of this place of being kind of stuck or feeling trapped in or wondering about this connection, it's almost going to require you to accept what has been. You're going to have to activate your strength, your self-trust right now, and accept that this particular thing that is on your mind and your heart is closed, because in your current energy, the Ten of Swords is in reverse, which tells me that you're still holding on. You're not willing to let it go. You're probably still reaching out. You're still waiting. You are still looking for that closure. But this particular person is not giving closure for a reason. And I don't know if it's not because they really just don't have enough empathy or care, and they really just are something different than what you thought. But you want to be careful, because that kind of separation and ghosting can make someone, I'm repeating myself now, but it can make someone just stay stuck in their love life, stay distrusting, stay in a place of not believing that the love that they want, they can have. That's not true. Anytime something like that happens to us in our life, it's painful. It's a lesson learned, though, because there are some patterns, some red flags that maybe we didn't acknowledge or didn't notice or didn't see. And we kept rolling with it. And that true person came out and did what they did, and it led to a sense of like devastation or betrayal. But there's always something to be learned, and you can have what it is that you want as long as you take the lesson from what just has happened. And so this is the strength that's wanting to show up, is for you to have the strength to still believe that you can have what you want, and be wise enough to take the lesson next time, and not take this situation as something that's supposed to keep you in some type of mental and emotional prison. That's not what this happened for, okay? Friends, I have a personal TikTok, so if you're interested in that, I'll add that information to the screen here. It's self-love stuff, self-care stuff, red flag information, all kinds of little messages for people. But it's also very silly and fun. I mean, it's my personal TikTok, so if you're interested in that, if you're not seeing me enough already, you can check it out. Come hang out with us over there. Friend, when you get over there, don't make fun of my small little community of about 20 people. It's a small but mighty community. And I'd love for you to be over there too. And I'll also follow you back and show you some love as well. In the meantime, Leo, I want you to be well. I don't want to see this again, right? I know it takes some time, and I know you're going to activate more of this, and you got this. This is you showing up in your own reading. So this is about standing in your power, remembering who you are, remembering your truth. That is what I have for you, Leo. I love you. Take care. Bye.